Hello everyone, it is Rory here at the Eurovision site. We are still here in Basel now for Eurovision 2025. The turquoise carpet is just a couple of hours away as we're recording this, and I'm joined by the lovely Kittens. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Lovely, lovely. And yeah, we have 6 songs left to speak about now, and this is obviously the automatic qualifiers. The Big Five plus the host nation of Switzerland. All of their rehearsal clips have now come out, so we have a lot to talk about. So shall we get into it?
Yeah,
Let's do it. So obviously the Big Five and Switzerland, they're also going to be performing within the semi-finals, but obviously they don't really have as much of an impact because they're just performing. But so I mean, looking at the clips that we've seen, I mean, what are you making of this year's automatic qualifiers?
I mean, Germany have pulled it out of the bag for me a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. Out of all of them, that is the one that is like surprised me the most. I think because I was a little bit worried based on the staging in the national final that it would be a little
messy, maybe.
messy.
Yeah.
But they seem to have really pulled it out of the bag. So I think out of like the ones that we've got, it's going to be really interesting to see how that does. I also think Switzerland are going to do really well. It's just so different from anything we've got.
Oh yeah.
Realistically in this competition, it's like a big ballad, but it's like quiet. Like it's not like France, for example, which is a big ballad and loud.
Yeah.
It's just so different, and they've done this super delicate staging, and it's just, I think it's gonna it's just gonna be that enough of that break in everything else for it to have a big impact. I'm a little worried about the UK.
As a UK fan.
As a UK Euro fan, I'm a little worried about the UK. It's not exactly the staging that I thought they were gonna. I thought they were gonna go more like fully Bridgerton.
Oh yeah.
But I am a little bit worried. I'm just really hoping they can pull it out of the bag one night. And make it work, because for me it's not really working. Like vocally stun, like no question. But there's something about it that is not quite clicking with me, and maybe it's just the bit in the rehearsal clip, who knows. It's hard to judge based on 30 seconds.
30 seconds, yeah.
But there's something about that is not really clicking with me. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I kind of would disagree with you. I kind of am liking the look that we've got going with the UK so far, because I mean their whole point is that it's like the morning after the night before. It's meant to be a little bit kind of weird and chaotic, but like it's like I kind of like that. I think it kind of works with him. So, and of course obviously we've only seen 30 seconds, but you know, we know that the UK likes to go big when it comes to these things. You know, we love a prop here at the BBC, and that, you know,
Giant prop time, yes.
literally. So, and I mean, they've got like 2 of them this year. So, I mean, they've really, you know, blown the bank out pretty much. But I think, you know, we could be pleasantly surprised with the UK, you know?
I'm hoping. I want to be pleasantly surprised by them.
Yeah, I really hope so too. I guess, you know, as well, I have to talk about Switzerland. I mean, I absolutely adore this song. I think for a host entry to be like this, I think, you know, they've realized, look, we have nothing to lose. We might as well try sending something really experimental and something that wouldn't really have been heard that much before. And delicacy is, like, the delicateness of this is amazing. I absolutely love it. I think it's one of the best things that we've seen this year, to be honest. I mean, from what we've been seeing from the staging notes, I think it's kind of interesting because we've got like one continuous shot. Yeah. So, you know, Marina Sati found quaking in her boots, to be honest, but like...
Very different vibe. Very different vibe.
I'm sorry, but imagine if Zoe May did Zari.
I'd be kind of here for it.
Let's do it.
Marina Sati also needs to do Voyage.
Hey, I mean,
Swapsies.
but they're both going to be at Eurovision this week. Maybe we can try to make it happen.
You never know.
A little bit more, but like still here. Now, yeah, really, really love it. I think it's going to be fantastic. We obviously didn't get to see that much from the rehearsal clip, but like we kind of knew that would be the case. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to see how that's going. I think the main one that is really standing out to me though this year is like for the automatic qualifiers is France. Like it is, like I don't want to put it out there and say Paris 2026, but like judging from the little clip that we've seen, it's stunning. Like to look at, it's visually stunning.
I am going to be the opposite voice because this does nothing for me. Literally, it is very nice in my humble... Like, I'm going to get roasted for not liking France. I know it. Just bring it on. Just know that I know how much people are going to be angry at me for hating France. Well, I don't hate it. This is the thing. It's just... For me, it is just there. And it's a bit of a shame. Like,
It's so hard to kind of like explain it, isn't it?
It really is, because I wanted something bigger from it. I know that, like, you know, we're talking about the contrast between that and like Switzerland and stuff like that, and you know, Switzerland being delicate and quiet, and like Momon being like loud and big. But like, I don't know, I just wanted something a little bit more to latch onto in it. I just don't think it's for me, and that's absolutely fine, you know. Not everything can be for me, that's not how it works.
Yeah, that's all Eurovision is, isn't it?
But yeah, it's a bit, yeah. I mean, talking also, we haven't even mentioned Italy. Like,
And Spain either.
No, we should mention those two. Like, I think Italy have done kind of more or less what I expected them to do. Which is basically, this is just a Lucio Corsi gig. And that is absolutely fine. Like, his, like, the song and him are the personality of this, and I'm glad they haven't, like, messed anything up to, like, not have that be center stage. I do think it's possibly a little bit too delicate and could possibly get lost in the mix in terms of like on the final night, but I don't know. It's not a song that I want to listen to, but I appreciate it for what it is.
Yeah, and I think as well the fact that they're using like subtitles for pretty much the whole song, I think it means that a lot more people will be able to understand what the message of the song will be about, to be fair.
And it's a really cool message.
Yeah, it's just be yourself, you know, if you're feeling vulnerable, you can be vulnerable, that kind of thing.
I wish actually that a few more artists did use the subtitles option somehow, like have it on the back screens or something. Like, I do wish a few more. I know, like, we are now in very much a generation of ESC where it does not matter which language you perform in.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think when your song has an important message, you need to get that message across. And there is a few other artists that I think could do with that tip.
No, definitely. And I think also, like, we might as well touch on Spain as well while we're here. I mean, it's kind of interesting from what we've been seeing and what we've been hearing from the EBU that, like, they've kind of compartmentalized the performance. It's now in, like, 3 distinct parts. And that can work in its favor because it means that, like, it shows, okay, if you didn't like this one bit, you can go into the next bit. But also, I think the last time that there was a song that had acts in it was The Busker, Malta 2023, and that came dead last. And I'm kind of worried for them.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think she is a brilliant performer, and I think the one thing that she does not have in the rehearsal clip is a crowd.
Oh, yeah.
And I think the crowd will change this, because when she has that crowd in front of her, we saw it at Benidorm Fest, we've seen it like other times, that she will be able to, you know, play with the crowd effectively, and she will take that so much better than like most other people will. So I think that we are going to see this elevated when she's performing it with a crowd. Like, she is a really, really good performer.
Yeah.
Such a good performer. I'm not entirely sold on the staging, but I think she is a great performer, and I think the crowd will just be with her, and it will just oomph, give it that little extra push.
Yeah, I think she's definitely like she's a bit like Loreen, I would say, like in the sense of she really like elevates her performances when she's performing in front of people, because like when Loreen, I remember when Loreen was doing her rehearsals, like even us in the press centre back in Liverpool, we were kind of like, is this working? Is it not? But then as soon as she's put in front of a crowd, like it was over from the first no, essentially. So I mean, I'm really hoping that Spain gets a good position, because like they need it, they want it, you can see that they want it. It's just a question of how can they make it happen.
Yeah.
You know. So let's put our like nail our colours to the mast now and say who is going to do the best. Okay, give your top two of who's going to do the best out of the big five and Switzerland.
I mean, I think it's going to be France and Switzerland that are going to do the best. Yeah. Okay. I think Germany will. I want Germany to do well. I really want Germany to do well. I'm just a bit worried that it won't, but I really want them to do well. And I think the staging's great, and it's looking great. It's got a lot of impact. And yeah.
I would say definitely France. I think France is definitely in contention to win now. And I'm also going to throw out Italy. I think people will get the feeling of the message of the song through the subtitles, and even if it's not particularly something to everyone's taste, it's classic jury bait, and I think a lot of like juries will resonate with it. So I think it could do really well within like a jury sort of sense. I mean, yeah, I think don't underestimate Italy. I don't think, Yeah. And we've seen other times when they've done really well, surprisingly. For example, like 2018, like no one really saw 2018 doing really well. So
I often don't get Italy, and they often do great, which I'm at this point I'm kind of thinking Italy start learning stuff that isn't for me, because you'll probably do better.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, hey, look, just get Sanremo. Let's just do Sanremo every year at Eurovision. So.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's amazing. So that is everything that we are thinking about. Obviously, we have no idea how it's going to pan out, but we're going to see them perform during the semi-finals, and I can't wait to see how it's going to look, especially when we get to the grand final on the 17th of May. So please do let us know, what do you think? Do you think that we were right? Do you think we're wrong with our predictions? Who would you think is going to do the best out of the ones that are taking part in the automatic qualifiers? Please do let us know in the comment section down below. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell. It really helps us out. Also check us out on all of our social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, Blue Sky, Tumblr, and TikTok, all at That You're a Site. And also check out the podcast as well, which is at That You're a Podcast. And check out thateurovisionsite.com as well, because obviously we're pumping out all of the news while we're here in Basel. And I feel like we've got to go and quickly run to the turquoise carpet, so we gotta go. So right, so see you later, guys. Have a great time.
Bye.
Bye.